Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 investment portfolios for cryptocurrencies. I'm not a financial advisor by any means, so you have to do your own research before investing money into crypto. So basically, we're going to have a low risk portfolio, a mid risk portfolio number 1, number 2, and number 3, and then we're going to have a high risk portfolio. So this is a little chat that we have here on my Discord server, which is linked down below in the description. Feel free to check that out. We have a multitude of chats over here, anything from staking, low cap gems, resources, NFTs, airdrops, the YouTube upload section. We have news section, which updates you with the latest crypto news every 20 to 30 minutes. And we also have the main chat over here. So taking a look at the first portfolio here. So this is basically the safest one, right? The only thing safer than this one is excluding ADA from here and simply having Bitcoin 50% and 50%, Ethereum or something like that. But I did choose Cardano ADA here, and I do think that it's literally the safest altcoin except for Ethereum for me, in my opinion. So Cardano ADA is a project that I do think will succeed, and it's a strong foundational project, a fundamentally sound project. So in the next 5 to 7 years, I'm not afraid to hold ADA for that long, and I won't be afraid of its price decrease for a short period of time before the eventual rise, obviously. So yeah, Cardano is a strong project that I do like. And obviously we have 60% in Bitcoin, 30% in Ethereum, and 10% in Cardano. Now you can also stake your Cardano if you want. There are multiple ways to stake. You can either use the Exodus wallet, you can stake on Binance, you can stake on any other centralized exchange that you trust. But obviously having them on cold storage is a great thing to do, because that is the safest way to store crypto, because not your keys, not your crypto. Obviously, we all know that and you all hear that, but not all of us do anything about it. So yeah, if you hold your crypto for the long term, you don't trade, daily, and you don't swing trade or whatever, I would just recommend sending your crypto into staking, lending, whatever passive income you can get off of Bitcoin or ETH. There's a block, is it called Block? Oh, BlockFi, yeah. So you can earn passive income on Bitcoin and Ethereum on BlockFi. So that's just a multitude of things you can do with your crypto, because if it's simply in your wallet doing nothing, then it might as well do something to earn you some extra bit of cash before Bitcoin eventually gets to $1 million, which I think is going to happen in the next 5 years, I want to say. But, it's still stupid to get those long-term predictions out there. But I do think in the next 5 years, it's very possible. Now, moving to the mid-risk portfolio. Now, why is this mid-risk? Is because you are actually going to have four cryptos over here, 3 altcoins. So having altcoins in your portfolio always means that if there is a strong pullback, your portfolio is going to get wrecked, right? But if you have 50% of your portfolio in Bitcoin, you're kind of securing at least 50% of your assets. And even if the altcoin goes belly up and you lose all your money in that altcoin, you still didn't invest too much in it, and you still have the majority of your investments in Bitcoin, which is a pretty smart thing to do, in my opinion, especially if you're a beginner over here in crypto. So 20% Polkadot. Polkadot is a great ecosystem, a great project. Love Polkadot. I think it will do massive things this year, especially with the Polkadot parachains. I do think the DOT token will start getting back up there towards the all-time high prices that it was once on, which was around about $54, I think, right? Moving down to Cosmos Atom over here. So Atom is one of my favorite coins in all of crypto. I love the Cosmos blockchain, the internet of blockchains. They're bringing all the blockchains together, And I do think this is important because I don't think there will be only one victorious blockchain. Like people start talking about the ETH killers, the flippening. It really all doesn't matter because all these cryptos need to find a way to coexist, because there won't be one blockchain that everybody's going to use. Everyone's going to have their own favorite blockchain, or someone's going to use 2, 3 blockchains. There won't be a sole survivor, in my opinion. So Cosmos is helping with that issue. And moving over to Chainlink, so all these 3 projects are fundamentally sound. I don't think there's any chance of them going belly up. I did mention that because in case you invest in an altcoin that can go belly up, you have the majority of your assets in Bitcoin. And Chainlink is an oracle that provides websites and applications with information, for example, on CoinMarketCap, everything that you see, all the price changes for all the cryptos, that's all thanks to Chainlink and their oracle. So Link is having staking released this year, so I think it's going to do tremendously well. And stacking up on Chainlink is a smart thing to do. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm buying a lot of DOT and a lot of Chainlink right now. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Now let's move to the next portfolio. I don't want to drag this out for too long. Next up, we don't have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, and you only put in 30% into Ethereum. Now this one is a bit more exposed to the altcoins. So you have Luna and Solana here, which are a bit more risky in my opinion than Polkadot, Cosmos, or Chainlink. And so we have 30% in Ethereum, 25% in Polkadot, 20% in Solana, and 25% in Terra Luna. And Luna is one of the projects that I do think is going to succeed, especially their stablecoin. But yeah, it's still risky because you never know what can happen, obviously. But I'm fairly confident in Terra Luna. Solana is more of a centralized entity, but they say that they're decentralized. However, it takes absolutely billions to run a node on Solana. So a lot of people do like Solana. I'm not a hater on Solana, but I just don't own any at the moment. But this portfolio kind of gives you 20%. You can change up the percentages, obviously, if you want. This is just an example, and this is just what I would do if I was starting out. So if you don't want no Bitcoin, get 30% in Ethereum, 25% Polkadot, 20% Solana, 25% Luna. Now moving to the mid-risk portfolio number 3. So this one doesn't have either Bitcoin or Ethereum. We have AVAX, Uni, XRP, and Crypto.com. So AVAX takes 35% of the portfolio. The Uni token takes 25% of the portfolio. XRP takes 15% out of the portfolio. And then we have Crypto.com taking the last 25%. And I do think out of all of these, XRP will perform tremendously well this year after the lawsuit is over. Crypto.com will potentially move into the top 5 this year as well, in my opinion. The Uni token should start moving up once we get Ethereum 2.0 rolling out and the fees start getting lower. So once Ethereum starts rolling, Uni should do that as well, because it's, Uni is the native token of their DEX, of the Uniswap DEX, so it should start getting more attention once the fees start getting lower. And obviously AVAX at 35%. So this is a massive blockchain. A lot of applications are being built. Because the fees are so high on Ethereum, people are moving to projects like AVAX, Avalanche, Cardano, Binance Smart Chain, or Binance Fart Chain, as some people call it. But yeah, AVAX is a solid project, and this is a solid blockchain that I do think will run for years to come. So I'm not afraid to put in 35% of my investments into AVAX. And XRP is going to be doing very well. As you can see, it can pump absolutely tremendously quickly out of any day, basically, because we saw the markets recovering, and I open up the XRP chart and I just see it did like a 40% in a couple of days. So it's crazy. And jumping to our last high risk portfolio over here. So this one involves 6 altcoins. 3 of them are low cap gem coins. Starting off with Polygon Matic, 10% in Polygon. Then we have 10% in Theta. Then we have 20% in Multivac, 25% in Polkadex, 15% in Solbank, and 20% in XRP. So you can obviously switch out some of these altcoins, and if you want to have AVAX on this portfolio, but this is just a high risk portfolio because you do have 3 low cap gems, obviously. So you're gonna have like 45-60% of your investments in the low cap gem cryptos, and you're gonna have 40% in the 1 high cap and 2 mid cap cryptos over here. So the XRP we talked about, Polkadex is a DEX on the Polkadot, and I do think it's going to be doing incredible things. Hopefully it secures a parachain slot that will bring more adoption to that token. The Solbank is a security protocol on Solana, or a is it secure? How do you say it? Basically, you can make transactions private on the blockchain of Solana using the Solbank, basically. So, for example, if you don't want your wife to find out that you're sending, her a gift or something, you want to use the blockchain, you can just use Solbank so that it just covers your transaction. Then we have Theta, Matic, and Multivac. Multivac, sharding technology. I do think the project is going to do incredible. We spotted this project on the channel almost a year ago, and it has done tremendously well ever since. People have made a lot of money on this channel off of Multivac, guys. So yes, feel free to join the Discord server and check out all these portfolios for yourself. The link is in the description, guys. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.